They think about monetization and fundraising a lot sooner than most of the Silicon Valley entrepreneurs that I meet.
We're here in Singapore with Edward Young, the managing partner of Proof of Capital, a fintech and blockchain focused VC, as well as the author of the China Internet Report. Ed, great to have you with us today. From your perspective, what is the big difference you see from the blockchain startup ecosystem in Silicon Valley and in mainland China?
Henry, I love your energy. I think we do actively invest in both Silicon Valley and China. And China is fascinating because we found a lot of great talent, particularly in crypto mining. There's over 70% of the hash rate power, Bitcoin cash rate come from China. And also finance and trading talent. So finance probably, yes, all originally come from China. So we definitely see a lot of talent there. Silicon Valley is very, very different type of talent. We have sort of researcher really focused on cryptography and sort of security, privacy, more infrastructure on the protocol level talent. So we actively invest in both, but they're very, very different kind of companies that we found.
And let's say from an investor perspective, the way you look at blockchain companies in Silicon Valley and in China, is it different? How do you look at it differently from an investor perspective?
I think Chinese entrepreneurs are, there's a Chinese word for it, it's called 地气, 接地气, which is really, really grassroots.
Okay.
They think about monetization and fundraising a lot sooner than most of the Silicon Valley entrepreneurs that I meet. And sometimes, if I talk to an entrepreneur in the Valley and say, hey, have you thought about maybe sooner or later you need to get listing maybe on Binance and market making, they would be like, what are you talking about? So it's just a little bit different in terms of fundraising, sort of finance side of things. They're just really, really savvy. But don't get me wrong, I think Silicon Valley entrepreneurs, they're so great at really building breakthrough technology. They are willing to grind and build things for years without necessary monetization. So there's pros and cons of both.
And that's great insights. Thank you very much. Great to have you with us.